Hello, this video is the continuation of our last part. So, we have created the base and we need to create the last two part, which is the stand here and the holder, which is on the top. And we add some bolt or screw using the fastener features. This is the top bolt or screw, and this is the bottom bolt or screw. So let's continue where we pick off, and we started with just creating the stand. So after that, you want to create a stand that will be put in this slot. To create another part, go to the assembly and insert component menu. The same as before, we just need to create a new part. Click it on the main windows and then click this and edit part. Now, since we create a second part, the first part or the base will be grayed out. Since we know the exact location where we want to put our stand in this base, the dimension can be created much faster than we create a new part by itself. So, without further ado, let's head to the sketch menu and click sketch. In this sketch, we can use the first or the base as a reference. We want to draw the stand in this area. So, as a reference point, just click this area on the base. Now, we can create our stand by using the exact dimension of the base by simply left click in this area. After the area turn out to be blue, use convert entities in the sketch menu. It will convert the area of our selected blue area into a new set of line for drawing. And then head up to the features and go to the extrude and fill out the dimension of extrude to 100 mil, or you can type 10 centimeters and click OK. Now you have a base that will be put in this slot directly. Next step is we want to create a hole and a thread for the bottom of the stand where the screw will be put in. To do that, we need to create a reference point where the holes we want to be put in. So, go to the sketch and click the bottom. And after that, we can use center line. Select this center and this one. And don't forget to create the circle by using the middle. I recommend you create a bigger circle and then doing smart dimension to create value of 2 mil hole. That creating the circle, we need to create a hole for the thread. It's just a simple hole, so we need just a simple hole, so we can use the extrude cut menu. To do that, go to the tree and select the sketch of our holes, and then go to the features and extruded cut. Now you want your hole to be depth of 10 mil. And select OK. Now you have created the hole for the thread. Let's go to the hole wizard in features and select thread. Select thread location in here. Select end location to be 10 mil. The specification of the thread site is metric die. And for the size of the thread, you must select M2. The M2 is right here below the M27. It's the M2 by 0.4. And you want to make it as an extrude thread. And click OK. Now you have created a thread for your holes. If you want to see the thread, you can use section view from here and then select the right plane section view and click OK. Now as we can see, we have successfully created a thread using the thread wizard. The next step is to create the top part section where the base will be screwed in. To create this top part section, you want to click the tree on your part assembly tool and select right plane. We want to draw a sketch in the right plane, so you can click sketch and select the right plane. Now, new sketch menu pop-up tree will be there, and select normal to easier drawing. Now create a help guide or center line from the corner on the right side. Click it, then go vertical to the top and give it dimension of 5 mil. And after that, create another center line, the same as before, but go to the right or horizontal. Then give it the dimension of 2 mils. Now draw a line from this top section to this section. Then go strike vertical to the bottom. Now you want to create dimension of 5 mil for this line. Then draw a line from here to the left. Give it dimension of 12 mil. Now draw another line from this top section to the left horizontally. Give it dimension of 5 mil. And then the last part, you want to connect this dot to this dot. And then finish. Go to exit sketch, or you can directly features and extrude boss or base. Go to the isometric view, and in the pop-up 3 boss extrude features, select direction 1 and mid plane. Now for this top part section, you want to fill in 12 mil. Now maybe this new section a little bit boxy. Now you can adding some detail by using features and select fillet. Now you want to create a fillet for this corner, all 4 corners. You want to set the radius to 1 mil. So let's just do that. Now it's look a little bit better than before. Next step is we want to create the same thread for 2 mils screw on this face. To do that, we need to create the sketch in this face. To make it faster, we create a guide center line and go to the center. And then create a circle. Give it a dimension of 2 millimeters. Now we can go to the features and extrude cut and select the sketch. Then we want the depth of the hole to be 5 mil. So set 5 mil and then click OK. And after that, we want to create a thread using features, hole wizard. Features, hole wizard, and select thread. Thread location, select this circle. And condition, we need to select 5mm depth. Specification metric die size M2 by 0.04, and thread method we want to extrude thread, and just click OK. Now we have created a new thread for our screw. Now basically we have create our stand, so we have two parts that have been made. The base part and the stand have been done. What you need to do now is save the file and rename it to the stand. After the save, you can exit edit component. Now we have two components already done. The last step is we need to create a stand for this base on the top. The same as before, we need to create a new part. So insert component and click new part. Click once again in the main windows. Your new part is already coded to the name of part 3 assembly 1. So what we need to do is click this tree and edit the component. Now what we want to do is do sketching in this face. So go to sketch and sketch and click this face. After that we can do center line to create a center. After you create a guideline in the center, you can choose center rectangle to create a square for the holder. Just create a square and give it dimension of 40 mm by 40 mm. It's just easy features and go extrude boss or base. In this dimension, set the 3mm to dimension. After you create this base plate or the holder, then you want to create the bottom holder. To create the holder for the bottom, you want to sketch on the side of this part. So let's go click select sketch and click this side, or you can click this side. So you want to create a line that look like this. Click here and here, then click here, click here, click here, click here, click here, and the finish. So it's basically an L shape. Then you want to do the dimension. You want this part to be 1 mm. This part. When you create a smart dimension, this dimension and this dimension is completely different. As you can see, this is 8 mm and this is 7 mm. We want to edit this dimension to 12 mm, and then to create a thickness for this area, you need to click twice first and twice. to be 1 mil. And then this one to be 8 mil. Then extrude. Change the direction by clicking this reverse direction. Then set this value to be 13 mil. Now that you have created this side, we need to mirror and created this side. To do the mirror, you need to go to the features and select linear pattern. Click this triangle and click mirror. First, we need to select the mirror face or plane. To do that, we need to select a plane which on this second tree and select part 3. The mirror we want to do as mirror place is the right plane mirror, so click. The features we want to mirror is the boss extrude, so click. If you do it right, this yellow area will show. Now you have to create a symmetry base. And after that, we can create some detail by using fillet. So let's just do that. Create a fillet using a fillet. And select this one and also this one. Set it to fillet radius of 1 mil, then select OK. And after that, we can edit more fillet. At this time, select the all 4 sides. And click OK. Now, the design looks a little bit better than before. So the last steps, we need to create the center hole for our M2 screw or M2 bolt. To create that, we need to do reference design point in the front face. So, go to the sketch, select the front, and create center line to help you as a guide. Just go for the center. And then create a circle in the center. Give it dimension of 2 mil. After that, just exit the sketch. Now then, we need to set a hole wizard. Select contour bore, standard ISO, slotted cheese head ISO 1207. The hole size is M2 normal fitting. Then the position, select 3D sketch and select it on the center. Then click OK. And it automatically create a holes for you. After that, we can hide this circle and reference geometry by using sketch and hide. After that, we can exit edit component. Now we have created a full desktop stand for smartphone. You can go edit part that last base and save it. So you have basically create these 3 parts. And you create a hole for the fastener. There is a faster way to create a fastener by using assembly and smart fasteners. So let's just do that. Go to the smart fastener. Then maybe some pop-up warning of error will shown in the windows. It says error, smart fasteners require SolidWorks toolbox, which is not present. To do that, go to this menu. Go to Design Library and click Toolbox. And click Add in now. After some files loaded, get back to the Smart Fastener. And click Yes. Now we can select these holes on the base and click Add. And then we have automatically create a bolt or screw. We can edit the bolt, but first let's unclick the auto size and auto update length. So it will automatically create M2 bolt with the length of 12 and the thread length of 12 mm. If you have a low spec PC or laptop, just use simplified thread display. For this purpose, I will use schematic thread display. After that, click OK. And the last part, we need to create this section of fastener. So click Smart Fastener and select this space and add. Now it automatically create. The same type. I just need to unclick this thing if I want to edit it, and select schematic thread display and click OK. Now I've created a complete assembly, and some of it are automatically completed by the help of Smart Fastener. Let's see the section view so we can see the thread and the bolt. So this is the thread that we created, and this is the bolt that automatically created by SolidWorks. Same as here. The last thing we need to do is to save the file as an assembly. Just name it desktop open bracket assembly. And now we have created a fully assembly of open bracket. And that's it. What we've done has basically covered almost all the training theory. There's some additional features that will be covered in the next video. So, thanks and see you in the next video.